eyes, and we'll chant Om 3 times. 80% of the breath goes on the O and 20% goes on the M. And this puts us in the right frame of mind to practice yoga. So with the eyes closed, take a deep breath in, and we'll chant Om 3 times. Om. And again, deep breath in. Om. And one more time, deep breath in. Om. Raise your hands up in the air, above your head, bringing your palms together and rub them nice and warm, building up the energy between the palms of the hand. And then spread that warm energy all over the face and neck and the sides of the body, and open you up. The next we'll do Bastrika. Bastrika is a deep breathing exercise, and we'll do this for 5 minutes. With your eyes closed, take a deep breath in, fill in your lungs, and then gently breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out should take about the same amount of time, 2.5 seconds to breathe in and 2.5 seconds to breathe out. So with our fingers in Apana Mudra, the middle 2 fingers touching the thumb, we'll rest our hands on our knees, close our eyes, and we'll breathe in and out nice and gently for 5 minutes. As you breathe in, imagine you're taking in positive energy and vibration. And as you breathe out, imagine all the toxins leaving your body. When the heart and the head get adequate quantity of energy and oxygen, the blood is purified and the body gets rid of all toxins. Breath is the bridge between body and emotions. By regulating the breath, you can shift from a place of unrest to a calm, safe, settled place. Raise your hands up in the air above your head, bringing your palms together. You rub them nice and warm. And spread that warm energy all over the face and neck, and open your eyes. Then we'll stand up and we'll do some standing up exercises. First, we'll give the whole body a bit of a shake. All the arms, legs, just moving, shaking everything out from the body. Just releasing any stagnant energy that might be in the body, just shaking it all. And then we'll come to a hold. So we'll do a spot jog, moving from one foot to the other, nice and gently. Then bring the arms into it, moving the hands up and down. If it feels comfortable, speed up a little bit. And once again, speed up that little bit more, but only if it feels comfortable to you. This is your yoga practice. And start to slow down and come to a hold. Feet apart, hands on the hips, and just breathe in and out a couple of times, nice and deeply. And then we'll revolve the hips, making big circles with the hips. Pulling the tummy in if that's comfortable. And last one, and reverse. Great big circles with the hips. And last one, just give yourself a little bit of a shake, loosening everything off, shaking the arms, shaking the legs. Feet apart, hands out to the sides, and we'll touch the alternate toes. I'm taking my right hand to my left foot, and then back up, and then the same the opposite side. And we'll do this a few times. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you go down. And then we'll do the last one on this side. And last one on this side. Back to the center, lower your arms, and just wrap the arms around the waist, just to support the arms. Turn one foot to face the front of the mat. Bend that front knee. Breathe in and lift the arms up above the head. Pulling the tummy in, straightening the back. And then lower the arms and turn to the opposite side. Bending the front knee, lifting up the arms. And round to the other side. Repeat this on alternate sides. Bending the front knee, breathing in and lifting the arms. Bending the front knee, breathing in, lifting the arms. And we'll do one more time on each side. Bending that front knee, breathing in, lifting the arms. And for the last time, opposite side, bend that front knee, breathe in, lift the arms. And back to the center. Feet apart. Lift one arm straight up to the ear and bend over the opposite side into a nice side bend. Chasing the other hand down the leg. And then back to the center and do the same with the other arm. Back to the center and the other side. Center and the other side. Up to the center. And one more time on each side. Feeling the stretch in the side. And back up and down the opposite side. And bring the hands to rest on the top of the thighs. And just take a couple of breaths here. Bring the feet together. Lift the arms up above your head. Pulling the tummy in, straightening the back. And bend over to one side. Trying to keep the arms next to the ears into a half moon. Back up to the center and down the other side. Up to the center and down the other side. The center over the other side. Up to the center and lower the arms. And just wrap the arms around the body just to support yourself. Put some width in the feet. Arms out to the side. Breathe out, bend the knees, bend the elbows into a goddess pose. Just hold this for a second. And breathe in, taking the arms out to the side, legs straight, into a star. Breathe out, bend the knees, bend the elbows. If it feels comfortable, you can come down that little bit more. If not, just remain how you are. Don't force anything. This is your yoga practice. Straighten the knees, straighten the arms. We'll do it one more time. Breathe out, bend the knees, bend the elbows. This time, take the alternate hands above your head. And back to the star. And lower the hands to the sides. Just take a few breaths. So next we'll do a triangle pose. So I'm taking my right hand to my left foot. I'm taking my left arm up into the air behind me. And I'm turning my head to look at it. And back up to the center. Then we'll do the same the other side. Left hand to the right foot, lifting up the right arm behind and turning your head to look at it. And back up to the center. We'll do one more time on each side. So I'm taking my right hand to my left foot, lifting up the left arm bit and turning my head to look at it. And back up. And the same the other side. And back to the center and just give everything a little bit of a shake. Feet apart. And just fold forward at the waist, breathing out as you do. Letting the hands drop down to the floor. Hold on to the, alternate elbows with the hands and just rock from side to side like a rag doll. You can bend your knees if you need to, or you can keep them straight, whichever's comfortable for you. And come back up and just give yourself a little bit of a shake before we do the sun salutation. A series of 12 postures to keep the body in optimum health. So with the feet hip width apart, hands to the chest in prayer position, and just take a couple of breaths. Breathe in, lifting the arms up in the air into a backward bend. I'm so sorry. Breathe out, folding forward at the waist into a forward bend. Bend the right knee, stretching the left leg out behind, and look up. Take the right foot to join the left, lifting up the hips into a downward dog. Trying to push the head between the hands if possible. But don't force anything, just do what your body allows. We are all different. Walk the feet back and bring yourself into a nice plank position. Before coming to the ground, knees, chest, chin to the floor, hips raised slightly, hands next to the shoulders, elbows bent. Breathe in, straightening the arms, lifting the head into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, lifting up the hips, back into downward dog. Bring the left leg forward between the hands and look up. Bring the right leg to join the left, lifting up the arms into a backward bend. And then bring the hands to the heart into Namaskar Mudra, prayer position. And just take a few breaths. So we'll do that again. Breathing in, lifting the arms up above the head into a backward bend. Breathing out, folding at the waist, hands to the floor into a forward bend. Bend the left knee, stretching the right leg out behind, and look up. Take the left leg to join the right, lifting up the hips into a downward dog. And walk the feet back and bring yourself into a nice plank position. Before lowering to the ground, knees, chest, chin to the floor, hips raised slightly, hands next to the shoulders, elbows bent. Take a good deep breath in, straightening the arms, lifting the head into a cobra. Tuck the toes under, lifting up the hips, back into downward dog. This time, bring the right leg forward between the hands, stretching the left leg out and look up. Bring the left leg to join the right, lifting up the arms into a backward bend. And bring the hands to the heart, Namaskar Mudra, and take a few breaths. Quite a difficult exercise, but it's beneficial to the whole body. And come back to the centre of your mat. Feet hip width apart. And we'll do a half chair. Hands out in front. Breathe out and bend the knees, like you're sitting on a chair. And back up. Give the arms and legs a bit of a shake. And then we'll do that again. Arms out in front. Bend the knees, bringing the bottom down like you're sitting on a chair. And back up. Give yourself a bit of a shake. And then we'll widen the feet a little and we'll come down into a full chair. Arms out to the front. Bring the palms together. Bring the hands to prayer position. Bending the knees down as far as you can. Don't force anything. Just do what your body allows. Bringing yourself down into a full chair. If you're down at the bottom, try and push your elbows into the knees just to widen that stretch. And then back up. And give yourself a little bit of a shake. So then we'll walk on our toes, up and down the mat, exercising the pressure points in the feet. Then the heels. The sides of the feet. And then the insides of the feet. Like Charlie Chaplin. And then we'll just clap our hands together and then come back down to the floor for the next breathing exercise. Kapalbhati. Don't do this if you're pregnant, and practice gently if you have a heart condition, high blood pressure, or you've had an operation in the last 6 months. Other than that, everyone else is fine to do this. If any of those reasons or any other, you can't do this exercise, please carry on with Bhastrika, the last deep breathing exercise. So the finger posture I like to use for this is Surya Mudra, the ring finger pressed down with the thumb. This balances the body, reduces weight, and increases the heat element in the body to aid in proper digestion. With the emphasis is on breathing out through your nose while your stomach contracts. Inhaling will be automatic. So it goes something like this. Breath goes out, stomach goes in. So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes and we shall begin from now. This exercise helps the face become bright, lustrous and attractive. The internal organs get exercised, and it works with the digestive system, helping to regulate weight. It also helps to strengthen the immune system. Excuse me. There's 1 minute left. If you'd like to and your practice allows it, you can speed up a little bit. If you don't want to, that's fine too. So sorry. Raise your hands up above your head, bringing your palms together and rub them nice and warm, building up the positive energy between your palms. And then spread that energy all over your face and neck, and open your eyes. So we'll stretch our feet out in front, hands next to the hips, and we'll just exercise the toes, moving the toes backwards and forwards, just the toes. And then the whole foot. Breathing out as you point the toes, bringing them down as close to the mat as you can. And breathing in, pulling them back to the body. Point the toes, and 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 back to the body. And for the last time, point them as much as you can, and then pull them back to the body. And just give the knees just a little bit of a shake. Lift one knee up, put the hands behind the knee, and rotate that knee, moving the foot in big circles. And reverse. And last one, and lower the leg to the floor. And then we'll do the same with the other leg. Holding the hands behind the knee, making big circles with the foot. And reverse. And lower the knee back to the ground. Just give the knees a little bit of a shake. Bring one foot up, and then throw it away in front of you. And again. Feeling the jerk as behind the knee as it hits the ground. And then the next leg. And last one. And then we'll do both together. You can either leave your hands down the sides near your hips, or you can cross them in front of you, whichever feels comfortable for you. And we'll do both legs for 5. Last one. And just give the knees a little bit of a shake. Oh, excuse me. So we'll bend both the knees and we'll bring the soles of the feet together into a butterfly pose. Holding onto the toes with the hands and just moving the knees up and down. If it feels comfortable, you can close your eyes. And just remember to breathe in and out, nice and gently. And if it feels comfortable, you can also smile. If you'd like, you can open your feet with your hands so that the soles of the feet are facing up towards the sky. This helps to lower the knees just that little bit more, but just do what feels comfortable for you. And start to slow down. Close the feet so the soles are back together. Hold the hands around the toes. Take a deep breath in, straightening the back, lifting it up. And as you breathe out, bring the elbows in towards the knees and lean forward, exercising the lower spine. And back up. Straighten one leg out to the side, leaving the other leg bent. Lift the hands up above the head, stretching up nice and tall, straightening the back. Turn to the side of the straight leg and breathe out and lower the head down towards the knee, hands towards the feet. Don't force anything, just do what your body allows. If you can, bring the foot back towards the body so that it pulls the tendon at the back of the leg. And back up. Lower the arms and change legs. Straightening the other leg, keeping one leg bent. Pulling the foot back towards the body, lifting the hands up towards the head. Turn to face the straight leg. Breathe out and fold at the waist, bringing the hand down towards the foot, head down towards the knee. And back up and lower the hands down. So then we'll come onto our knees. Bottom tucked in our heels, if that's all right. And we'll do Mundukasana for diabetes. Stretch the arms out in front, make 2 fists. Bring the fists to each side of the tummy button. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing the head down towards the mat. And at the end of the breath, lift the head up and I'll count to 10. And back up. And just take a few breaths in and out, just to ground the exercise. I'm so sorry, I keep coughing. So we'll do that again. Arms out in front, make two fists. Fist to the tummy button. Breathe out and fold forward at the waist, bringing the head down towards the mat. At the end of the breath, lift the head to look at the mat, and I'll count to 10. And back up. And then we'll come back to a nice seated position for the next breathing exercise. Yulon, yulon. Alternate nostril breathing. And we'll do this for 5 minutes. With your right thumb, close your right nostril and breathe in through your left. Then close your left nostril with the middle two fingers of your right hand and breathe out through your left. Then breathe in through the same nostril, close that nostril, breathe out through the other side, and so on. Always start and finish on the left-hand side. And if you do want that little bit more from this exercise, you can breathe in to the count of 5, hold to the count of 5, and breathe out to the count of 10. But do whatever suits you. This is your yoga practice. I shall start the timer now. This exercise purifies the breath and improves the level of oxygen in the blood. It helps the body to become healthy and strong. It gives you a positive attitude, and it helps with the blood flow to the heart, helping to prevent heart attacks. Always finish on the left-hand side. And then bring your palms together above your head and rub them nice and warm. And spread that warm energy all over the face and neck and open your mouth. So bring your hands to rest on your knees. And we'll lower the head to the chest and arch the back, rolling the shoulders forward into a seated cat-cow. Sorry. And then lift the head, roll the shoulders back and look up. I'm so sorry. Lower the head, roll the shoulders forward. Roll the shoulders back and lift the head. Shoulders forward, lowering the head. And then shoulders back, lifting the head, opening the chest. And back to the center. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then lower. Up to your ears. And then lower. Up to your ears. And then lower. Move your right hand to your left knee. Take your left hand behind and look over your left shoulder. And bring the hands back to both knees. And then we'll do the same the other side. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, and look over your right shoulder. Back to the center. We'll do the same again on each side. The right hand to the left knee, looking over your left shoulder. Back to the center, and the same the other side. And back to the center. Revolve the shoulders, first taking them back, making big circles with the shoulders. Leaving the hands on the knees if possible. Just moving the shoulders back. And last one. And then we'll go forwards. Last one. Then we'll put one arm out in front, palm facing the ceiling. And with the other hand, we'll tap all the way up the arm, up to the shoulder. And then turn that arm over and go back down the other side. Turn over again and back up. And turn over, back down the other side. And then lower that hand to your knee. We'll do the same the other side. Palm facing the ceiling, arm stretched out in front, and tap from the hand all the way up to the shoulder. Turn the arm over and go back down. Turn over and back up. Turn over and back down. And bring the hands back to rest on the knees. Hands to the shoulders, and then we'll flick them out in front of us. And then to the side. Last one. Just give the shoulders a bit of a shrug. Then we'll stretch the arms out in front, making two fists, bringing the fists together, and then rotate the wrists, trying to keep the hands together if possible. And then reverse. And let the hands come back to the knees. So we'll bring the hands back to the shoulders, bring the elbows together in front, and we'll make big circles with the elbows. And then we'll reverse. And last one. The hands to the knees. So next we'll exercise the neck. So we'll bring the chin to the chest. And then breathe in, lifting the head up first to the center, and then lowering it behind. Lifting up to the center, and back to the chest. Rubbing the chin on the chest 3 times. Up to the center, and let it drop behind. Up to the center, chin to the chest, and rub the chin on the chest 3 times. And back to the center. So then we'll rotate the head. So lower the chin to the chest. Slowly turn the head to the left, to the back, to the right, and to the front. Then we'll go back the other way. So to the right, to the back, to the left, and to the front. We'll go the other way. So to the left, to the back, to the right, and to the front, and to the right, to the back, to the left, and to the front. Lift the head up. And with your fingers, just tap all over the face. Tapping everywhere on the face. Underneath the chin, over the cheeks, gently over the eyes. Just tapping everywhere on the face. And with the palms of the hands, just push the cheeks up to help get rid of any wrinkles that might be forming. And then we'll lower the hands back to the knees. And we'll do Brahmari. Brahmari is a humming exercise. And we'll do this 3 times. Place your index fingers just above your eyebrows, and then the rest of the fingers over your eyes. Close your ears with your thumbs. Breathe in deeply, and then breathe out gently through your nose, making a humming sound. While you're doing this, imagine you are connected to all the positive energies of the universe. So we'll do this 3 times. Hands over the eyes, thumbs in the ears, breathe in and breathe out. Raise your hands up in the air above your head, bringing your palms together and rub them nice and warm. And spread that warm energy all over the face and the neck and over the shoulders and down the body. Interlock the fingers, bring the hands to the forehead. Breathe in, press and hold. And to the back of the head, breathe in, press and hold. With the sides of the head, breathe in, press and hold. And to the top of the head, breathe in, press and hold. And then lower the hands back to the knees. Close down the eyes for a short prayer for the health and humanity of others. So just breathe in and out nice and gently. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all be happy. May all be healthy. May no one suffer. May everyone prosper. Shanti, 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 Shanti. So we'll open our eyes and we'll finish with clapping and laughing. Strong order. Press, 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 and we'll throw our hands in the air, laugh out loud 3 times. Sorry. And the last time. Thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I'm
Thank
sorry
you,
I kept
Roxanne. Thank you
coughing.
very much. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Roxanne.
much.
Bye. Okay,
Thank
Ronnie, bye
you.
na.
Have a lovely
Bye.
evening.
And you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Roxanne. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Alan. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.